All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is January 22nd, Friday, January 22nd, and these are your bell ringer problems for today. We've got 16 through 20. Number 16, we're looking at 734 plus 869. Excuse me. 734 plus 869. All right, so 9 plus 4 is going to give me 13. 6 plus 3 gets me 9, plus 1 gets me 10. 7 plus 1 gets me 8, plus 8 gets me 16. So that gets me 1,603. All right. Number 17. How many centimeters are in 9 meters? Well, this word centimeters and centi tells us all. There are 100 centimeters in 1 meter, okay? 100 centimeters in 1 meter. So that just means that we're going to have to take 100 times 9, and that's going to get us 900 centimeters. Okay, number 19. I just realized I'm doing these wrong, so I just did 16 and 17. So this is 16, this is 17. I'm going to do 18 up here. I know I'm getting kind of crazy here. Number 18, a theater has 785 seats. If 279 seats were empty, how many seats were filled? How many seats were filled? Okay. 279 were empty. So that just means that we're going to take 785 minus 279 to figure out how many were filled, okay? So I cannot take 9 from 5. I can take 7 from 8, but I have to borrow from my 8. So now 9 from 15 is going to get me 6. 7 minus 7 is going to give me 0. 7 minus 2 gets me 5. So there are 500 seats filled. 500 seats filled. All right. That was number 18, please remember. And then for number 19, we need to write 8.23 using words. Well, that is 8 and 23 hundredths. Please remember, you just say the whole number's name, the decimal becomes the word and. You say the number as if there were no tag on it, 23, and then you add the place of the last digit, which is hundredths, 8 and 23 hundredths. Number 20. We need to compare 3/7 and 4/5. 3/7 and 4/5. Now, our trick, I know that if I do 7 times 5, I'm going to get 35 as my common denominator. So now I know all I have to do is do 3 times 5 gets me 15. 7 times 4 is going to get me 28. So I know that 4/5 has to be bigger than 3/7, okay? All right, and then for your word problem today, your word problem is number 29 here. Jean paid $21.42 for 6 8/10 gallons of gasoline. She put in the tank of her car. Okay. She paid $21.42 for 6.8 gallons of gas. What was the price per gallon? Well, what was the price per gallon? And this is actually a division of fractions problem here. So if she's got 21, or just a division of decimals, excuse me, she's got $21 and 42 cents, and we're dividing that by 6 8/10 of a gallon, okay? So I know that when I divide, I cannot divide unless I have a whole number on the outside, so I must move my decimal over one place, and so now I have 68 on the outside, but whatever I do to the outside, I must do to the inside. So now I've got 214 2/10 on the inside. All right, 68 cannot go into 2, 68 cannot go into 21, 68 can go into 214. So I'm thinking, what times 6 is going to get me close to 21? And I know that's 3, so I'm going to test that out. 68 times 3 over here, just to check. 8 times 3 is going to get me 24. 6 times 3 gets me 18, 19, 20. That'll work. So then I'm going to go ahead and put 204 down here. Oh, here's my work over here. 68 times 3 gets me 204. So that's how I knew that that would work. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and subtract. 4 minus 4 is 0. 1 comes down, and I bring my 2 down. Now, as I'm looking here, I know that 2 times 6 is going to get me 12. So that's not going to be close here. So I know that 68 can actually only go into 102 one time. 1 times 68 is 68. Subtract it out. Borrow from that 10, making that a 9. Turning that into a 12. 11, 10, 9, 8. So that gets me 4. 9 minus 6 gets me 3. Remember, you can add on as many zeros as you need. I'm going to do one more place because we're trying to figure out what was the price per gallon. So I need one more decimal place to figure out a dollar amount. Add a 0 here. So now I'm trying to see how many times 68 can go into 340. Well, I knew that 68 times 3 gets me 204. So I'm going to just go ahead and try 68 times 4. Because I think if I go up to 5, I'm going to be too big. Actually, no. 68 times 5 is going to get me right on the dot. Because 5 times 8 is 0. 5 times 8 is 40. Put my 0 down, carry my 4. 5 times 6 is 30. Plus 4 gets me 340. So when I do 340 minus 340, notice that this work is just over here now. I get 0. So the price per gallon was $3.15. $3.15. All right. And your hashtag for the day is hashtag Flex Day. Hashtag Flex Day. Because today is one of those days where we're going to just take some time to finish up some random things. We like to do some Kahoot quizzes on Friday and some other things like that. So look forward to having a good day, ladies and gentlemen.